Okay,
No.
should we do the intro? Should we do the intro?
Yeah.
Do you want me
go
to do
ahead.
the, do you want me to?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do it.
Hey, welcome to What the Hell's Your Problem? A podcast where we talk about our problems, whether they be big or small. You know, we're talking about the everyday, regular things that we all love to hate with a passionate yet fair vigor. We're here with Sarah.
I'm Shane.
Right.
We're here with Shane. We didn't do the thing where I said, "Hey, I'm Dan." We didn't do it that way. I forgot. It's been a while.
No.
That's okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to redo it?
I'll do it.
feel like
Welcome to
that's-
What the Hell's Your Problem? I'm Shane.
I'm Dan.
I'm Sarah. Oh, I'm second, not you, fuckface.
Well,
Always
it
second.
never
And
happens though because it's always me doing it. I don't know where I land. I gambled.
Well,
I gambled. I just took a shot.
And our guest
Since you've
today
been
is
gone.
friend of the
Since
show.
you've been gone.
Friend of the show, Dan Duvall is our guest. Hey, welcome, Dan.
Hello. Me and Sarah are in a blood feud. Sarah and I are in a fight. This is funny.
No,
We're like salt and pepper.
You're
We're like
a
salt and
bitch.
pepper.
That's the problem.
You're a bitch. You're a huge cunt, is what it
I
is.
know,
actually.
but I own it, and you're like, my feelings are hurt. I own
You
that
don't
I'm a
own it.
bitch.
If you
I'm a
owned it,
bitch.
do you know how easy it is to just be like, ah, shit, sorry about that? I would immediately forgive you. Immediately. Right away.
I'm not sorry.
It's crazy. What a crazy way to live your life, to walk around just being like,
But didn't do anything wrong to be sorry for. I sent
Yeah,
a
you-
text that you misinterpreted because you get your
Well,
feelings hurt all the time,
that's-
and
it's
then
because I was mad already because you showed up hammered at my show just for laughs and I was mad.
I'm sorry, I
Really?
did show up hammered.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
was
forgive you.
drunk.
I forgive you. That's all I
I
wanted.
apologized
Thanks.
the day after.
Oh,
was-
yeah, but it needed to happen like this though. I feel better now. Thanks.
Did you
But that's
enjoy
really
it?
why.
Oh, I knew you were mad. Yeah, I had a fucking
Yeah.
great time. I went to
Yeah, it felt,
Vancouver
it
with my
felt
girlfriend,
disrespectful.
but you know what? It wasn't disrespectful.
Well,
I came all
it's
the way
actually
to
up to me.
Vancouver.
It's actually up to me to decide if that is disrespectful or not because it's me.
Okay,
Wait, you didn't
let's
heckle?
let the
Did you
audience
heckle?
decide. Let's.
No, she didn't have.
No.
She wouldn't do that. I don't think you could get drunk to do that. I don't think you would do
I
that.
wasn't. I would never
was-
heckle. Let's let Shane
Either
decide.
way,
Let's let Shane be
I
the
forgive you.
mediator here.
I just forgive you, so it doesn't
Well,
matter.
Well, you can't just say that.
I don't
'cause
want to
then
be
you're
the
all fucking
mediator. I
holier
just,
than
I
thou.
feel. It feels like I'm a fucking like messenger to like the Lannister like feud.
Oh yeah, I told you, man. We're in a blood. Do you know what this is like? This
Okay.
is like. Did you know that? Did you know that? First of all, I think this is all funny. I'm not. Everything's fine. But did you know that Salt and Pepper, like the musicians, Salt and Pepper, did you know that they hate one another and they won't?
No.
They still tour together, but they will not be on the same plane. They will not be in the same room. The only time they will be in the presence of one another is when they're on stage performing, and that's it.
Is that like
when they're on a
That's
piece
us.
of chicken.
That's us from now on.
Okay, before Daniel shames me all over this fucking podcast, I feel like I should give him a say in what happened.
Yeah, you got
Here's the
hammered.
say.
Okay.
There's more to the story.
Is there?
It was
Were
an
you drugged?
accidental hammered. It was an accidental
Wow.
hammer.
Don't forget who
I-
you're talking to right now.
Listen,
Two
May
people.
I
who are
ask?
quit
alcohol-
interrupting me.
I don't know if you're yelling at me or him.
Well, she's got
Yelling at
Shane.
him.
The thing is, I'm kind of yelling at you also, Shane. It's
Sure.
more accurate.
I feel like
Not
we're all
really.
yelling.
I'm having the
Okay.
time of my life.
Let me tell you what happened. I am a
Okay.
48-year-old mom who just spends every weekend at the rink. And
Sure.
I don't get out a lot. I don't get to do a lot of things, especially overnight things. And I got to go to Vancouver with one of my very good friends. And we got off the ferry, we took transit, we got to the hotel. We're like, we need a happy hour. Because by then we'd been traveling for quite a while.
Had you not eaten?
No, I hadn't eaten.
That's
I've
what
not
happened.
had.
That's
Honestly,
what-
I'd had one because I'm intermittent fasting. So I broke my fast.
You
with-
can't get drunk that.
bro-
You can't do that.
I broke my fast with 4 9-ounce glasses of white wine,
Jesus.
which turned out to be problematic.
It was an accidental drunk. What happened? I didn't eat and I drank 4 9-ounce
Okay.
glasses of white
I have to be
wine.
on Dan's side now. That's insane.
It's funny. It's actually now that all you had to do is say sorry, and now we can laugh and make jokes. I'm not actually upset. I think it's funny. That's it. All I ever want in life is to feel seen for 10 seconds. That's it. I don't.
You're seen every minute of your fucking life. Look at you with all your tattoos and your fucking cruise ship
That's
traveling.
not what I'm.
And your
That's not what I mean.
and your
That's not what I
monologues
mean.
on social media. I just want to be seen.
That's not what I'm talking about. That's my
Okay,
job.
what are you talking about? Oh,
I'm
what
talking
are you
about, if I feel like something isn't sitting right with me and I have a conflict in my life, I just need to mention it and then have that person be like, "I see you," and I'm like, "Cool, we're good then." That's it.
Okay.
That's all I need.
How about
I don't
this?
need like a written letter or anything like that.
Oh fuck! How about this? I got a new tattoo for the first time in
Yeah.
over 20
I love
years. No,
Was
you
it a
don't.
bottle of white
You're like,
wine?
yeah, it should be. So I got
Okay.
this new tattoo. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, and I'm like, look at my new tattoo. Daniel is like, oh, I like this part, but the bottom part's not is dumb. This is a man who has a fucking blizzard on his arm or his body or fucking dead golden retrievers or something. I don't know. You know what
I
it is?
literally got a free blizzard half an hour ago because of this tattoo. I'm
Don't
not
care.
even joking.
Don't care. I got a tattoo in our grandmother's handwriting that says "Love you, comma Granny." Daniel, no.
Okay, let me explain. First of all, the actual flower of the tattoo, love it. I think it's very nice. I think they did a good job. I like it. I think it's great. I have a stance about tattoos that have meaning. I feel like, and let me go all the way to the end here because this is a happy ending here. Okay, I don't like when someone gets a meaningful tattoo and then gets what it is, like words attached to it, because it's like we get it. It's like it should just. I prefer a subtle thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I have this little. I don't know if you can see this, but I have this little emoji of the little tiny fingers going like this, and it's like a little mini heart. I have that because Tara sends that to me when I'm on the road. And
May I interject for 1 sec?
Yeah.
Because this tattoo thing has happened to me, and that does annoy me because it's already on my body.
Okay,
If
I
someone
get it.
talks shit about
Totally.
it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I already have it.
I'm aware. I'm dead ass wrong for that. I agree. But just to finish my whole rant here is no, you're right. But like that, if I got like love Tara underneath it, it's like it already says that just by the thing. The thing itself says that. I don't need it to also say that. So that was my problem. But, however, you got it in her handwriting, and that's dope.
Yeah.
And so I like it. I didn't know that until you told me that, and then as soon as you told me that, I was like, oh, okay, that's great. So like,
It's her handwriting on a card she
I
wrote
like-
to me before she died.
I like your tattoo. I like your tattoo, and I like.
Dan.
Let's each say something nice about one another right
Well,
now.
what
there
kind of
yet.
flower is it?
It's a
It's a-
Scottish thistle.
It's an opium.
Oh.
You can-
Oh,
It's a Scottish
yeah,
It's a
that was-
weed
Can you
leaf.
see it?
It's a weed leaf. It's a fucking plot.
I think that wasn't that Hitler's favorite flower.
It's a weed leaf. It just says "plot is the key" underneath. It's got the. I got this for my granny. It's the S.
Open your mind. It's the S.
I think I've seen that flower before on the Proud Boys logo.
Jim Morrison. Yeah, yeah. It's my granny doing a kickflip over the S. Open your mind, Jim Dore. It's Jim Dore. It's Jim Morrison. I call him Jim Doors.
I love Jim Doors.
Jim Dore.
My favorite member of the band.
Yeah, you guys like the Doors, right? Jim Dore. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard
Like
Shaw
Mr.
Day's
Bear,
opening.
Bear Mountain.
They're
Yeah.
awesome.
Jimmy Closet on the bass.
Oh my God, you guys, what's been up? Where do we go from here? What do you want to know about? Yeah, okay, Sarah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I like that you enjoy hosting things at your house. I think that's nice that you do that.
Dan, I enjoy that you gathered our family together in Vancouver for your show, even if I got drunk and ruined it.
Well, it's nice. It would have been probably better if you remembered it, but I appreciate that.
Sorry, Sarah, you
all of
cut out.
it.
Can you say that again?
I'm joking. I'm just kidding. I'm just
No,
kidding.
I enjoy that you always want to have family time.
Oh, I love you guys, man. You guys all.
By always, I
we have
mean
a great
sometimes.
family. Yeah.
Even though
But
Close
I would
we
like to
sometimes
say,
get drunk and ruin it.
Sarah.
Let's both say something mean about Shane now.
No, wait, hold on for a sec.
No, I have nothing.
Sarah,
Okay,
I
Shane,
hope this
what?
was a learning curve. I hope this was a learning curve because if I don't eat and I have one glass of white wine,
gotta
like my
eat.
shirt is off at a funeral. Like that's what's
This is-
happening. It's
Yeah, it's
soccer
true.
I
mom
feel like
drunk.
I should
That's
get
what
some-
happened.
Well, I feel like
his
I should get
funeral.
some props for not like I was drunk, but I wasn't like trashed. And I had 4 glasses of wine just there, and then we went out for dinner to Joey's, and I had way more wine, and then I had drinks at your show. So really, and like
It's
minimal
also
food, I think it's pretty good.
You gotta eat
also
on the
really
ferry.
funny that you went to Vancouver and then went to Joey for dinner is also crazy. It's like such a.
Because Joey gives you a free glass of Prosecco when you walk in the door, and it's my go-to.
Yeah,
The
yeah, but
one,
like
number one food place in the world.
they give you like a $2 glass of Prosecco from a box of wine you could buy like a
It
whole
was
box
so-
for like $10.
It wasn't good. The restaurant.
You
was-
can afford.
I-
You are so funny because you and people like you are the reason why these things work because you forget. You just hear free wine and you forget that you can just buy wine. You're a grown up. Like you can just buy some wine. Like you don't.
It was
Listen. My brain does it too. If they were like free when they're like 2 for 1 Dairy Queen, I'm like I gotta go get 2 for 1. It's like you don't need 2 Dairy Queens and you can just buy Dairy Queen. You don't need to wait until it's Dairy Queen BOGO. You know what I mean?
But do you want to
But
hear
I
how
get-
irritated I am about Joey's? Like, I made a reservation for
That place
6,
sucks. Yeah.
like a week in advance, and they took 2 round tables and fucking shoved them together. Two round
That's
tables don't
crap.
shove together. You couldn't see. We were in the middle. They should have saved. If you're reserving in advance, give the person a fucking booth. Bam! I said it.
I agree, and also I think it's very funny that not like usually when someone's like, "Oh, we went to Joey's," it was like, "Oh, you were just kind of like scrambling, like you needed a place and it was there," but like you made a reservation for Joey's
Well,
2 weeks.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I'm sorry. You've never called ahead to Red Robins before?
Yeah, it's Yaletown Red Robin.
They
It
put 2
wasn't at
circular
Yaletown, it
tables
was at
together.
Burrard.
Yeah, but it's you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. It's basic, but you know what? When you're going with 6 people and mom and dad were there, it's
I get
basic
it.
food. You can't
I'm
fuck
just
around.
giving you a hard. It's hard to find a huge reservation for a bunch of people at a good restaurant in Vancouver. 2 weeks in advance, you could probably pull it off.
I wasn't that organized.
I'll tell you what, we went out for a fancy brunch the next morning, and my brunch sucked. It was not very good. It was not very
Oh.
good at all.
Mom said it was
What'd
really
you
good.
I
have?
don't want to mention the name of the place, but it was right next to Science World. No, right next to Stadium SkyTrain Station, and it's been around forever. And it was not Jam, but it's
Well, I think I know what it is,
close to
but
Jam. Other people really liked their breakfast, but mine was fucking not good. It was.
What did
and-
you order?
and my dad had the same steak and eggs, and my dad had the same thing, and it was not good. Both of us hated it.
How do you fuck up
But,
steak and eggs?
I kind of it's not something I would get all the time, but I felt like I wanted to have a little bit of a celebratory meal, you know, after
But how do you
JFL.
fuck that up? It's
Yeah,
really
they make
basic.
steak
Oh,
and
I think
eggs.
who gets J? It's because they. So I was expecting like a steak, right, and some eggs. It was like little chunks of steak, and then
Steak bites.
and then yeah, like steak bites, but not good. And then the meat was like tough.
Ew.
It just wasn't that good, dude. And also, I went to while I was in Vancouver as well. I went to like the spot in Vancouver for brunch that everyone loves. What's it called, Medina, something like that? You know what I'm talking about?
Is it
Medina?
downtown?
Yeah, it's downtown. It's like I think it's called Medina. It's like that's the place. And I've never gone, and I've always wanted to go there. And I went, and it was fine. It was fine. The place in Vancouver that fucking rips and is always amazing is Bao Bay.
It's on Broad? Oh.
Bonds off Broadway, did you say?
What?
Another shot there, buddy? You remember Captain Coffee?
No.
No.
Okay, Bonds off. We're talking about Bonds off Broadway, right? Bonds off Broadway, for the listener who doesn't know, is a staple of Vancouver that has
So good.
$3 breakfasts, and it's like a full breakfast for $3, and there's like pictures on the wall of a guy who's eaten the most breakfast, and it was one guy, and it was like 6 breakfasts, and he looked like he was gonna take his own life, like it was so bad. Anyways, but they used to have a guy. My friend's girlfriend works there now currently, but they used to have a guy who was, what's the word we're using for people who are, what's the word?
Challenge.
Challenge. What's the word? What's the current word we're using? I don't want to say the wrong word. Sarah.
I don't know if it matters on this podcast.
Developmental disability. Somebody with a
This
developmental
man
disability.
developmental disability, and he was called Captain Coffee, and he worked there, and he wore like kind of like a captain jacket, like a Captain Crunch kind of jacket, and he just walked around, and his whole job was to fill your coffee, and he was the best. He was the best. I don't know if he's still there or not, but he would come up to the table and he'd be like, "Another shot there, buddy." He'd fill up your coffee. He was
I'm telling you guys right now, I would not be able to go there.
No, something would happen with you. Like you'd kiss him or something would go on. Someone would think you were him or something.
I went to, do you know that there's a sports bar in like the neighborhood there that I usually go for breakfast because they have really nice specials in Vancouver?
What's the score?
Yes. So I go there, but the last time I went there, they were having a drag show at the same time. And I swear, every time I went to the bathroom, the person performing was like, "Where you going there, bud? Where you going to go get some more eggs? You fat piece of shit." Like,
a guy like you in drag brunch is gonna get it. You're gonna get all of it because it's just
I wasn't in the drag brunch. I was sitting outside.
That's funny.
I just had to go in there to cross the stage to go to the bath.
But I also could just see like you being a target of ridicule from the gays in like a fun way, where like I feel like gay people would pick on you because you're such
They love me.
Yeah, I love you, but like we'll also make fun of you.
They can smell pussy, like being a pussy. Like they know I'm like I'm easily made ofable.
You are very easily made funable.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
I agree. Speaking of gay, my the special I was on Crave came out. The gay special with Alan Cumming.
I heard that.
I actually was dying to ask you this.
Please.
Did you, when you met Alan Cumming, can you say murder?
No.
From Traitors.
No, I did not, because I've never watched that show. So to me, he's Nightcrawler. He
seems like the best. Was he the nicest guy?
He was the nicest man. He could not have been a nicer man. Everyone on that special was so nice to me, and it was great. And I love Jay Jordan, and I love Joe Dombrowski. There was two guys especially. It was so nice to meet Toronto when Dombrowski. It's great. Yeah, Joe is the best, dude. Joe rips.
I've been following Joe Dombrowski since he was just like a random Instagram guy making fun of kids that he was teaching. Like a long time. Like probably like 12 or 15 years.
He's such a good stand-up. And have you ever seen his panel show with Richie called My Straight Friends?
No.
Oh, I'll send you some stuff. It's awesome. If you're a listener of this podcast, you need to go find that online and watch clips of My Straight Friends, because it's amazing. It's really, really good.
So was it LGBTQ specific performers?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was a Just for Laughs gala. It was their first ever LGBTQ gala, and they asked me to do it, and I was like, I feel a little out of, like, I have a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, I felt weird about it.
You're like, then, I'm the plus sign in the name.
Yeah, I'm letter number 2. I'm number B.
He's a lesbian, I think.
Or number 3. LGBT. Have you ever heard Hinox jokes about how B is like way too high up
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
in the spectrum? It's like, get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. It should be like, ah. Anyways, yeah, so Trevor Boris produced it, and you might know Trevor Boris from Video on Trial. Sarah?
God, like 8
Uh,
million years ago.
yeah, he also was the showrunner for Big Brother Canada, and he's the showrunner for Drag Race Canada.
Did you ask him WTF Big Brother Canada?
No, I didn't bring it up.
What happened? What happened?
I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it
beside
up.
myself.
Cable's dying. That's what happened. Yeah, anyways, I talked to him. I was in the bar, and I was like, dude, I feel kind of like, is this cool? Like, I feel insecure about this. And he was like, it was him and Kyle Brownrigg were standing there, and Kyle was a writer on it. And Trevor goes, you are a straight-coded bisexual man. He's like, we don't have this voice. We need this voice. You belong there, right? And it was like, that's awesome. It made me feel so good. And then we started
And then he was like, "Do you want to suck my dick?"
yeah, well, then they were sitting there, and then I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, and then they were standing there, and then we were in the bar. Everybody was partying and stuff, and then I think what came up is I was saying that like I have a girlfriend, but I'm in an open relationship when it comes to like dudes or whatever, and then to some degree, and then they were both just standing there staring at me, and I'm like, you two are looking at me right now like a hawk, like hawks looking at a mouse in a field. And they were like, fucking, it was a real moment. We all had a big laugh, and I felt way better. And then also the people that were on the special with me made me feel way better about it. They were so welcoming. And then also Annie Letterman was backstage the whole time through the whole show, and I was so nervous, and she pulled me out of the fire. She would walk by me, and she'd be like, I was so nervous, dude. I was like gonna throw up. I was so nervous. I felt so out of my league on this thing, and Annie was like, she's like, she would walk by me, and she'd be like, oh, crazy you already killed. Crazy that you already killed. You know what I mean? Like, she's being so nice, and then it just really helped me out, and then it went really well, and then yeah, and now me and her are friends, and then I opened for her at JFL, and then her and Tara became besties, and that rips.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, it's cool, man. Just for Last Vancouver was really cool, dude. Like to do my own sold out show there, and like
Yeah.
get to hang out for a week was pretty sick, dude. But doesn't matter because I've retired. I just do cruise ships now.
If I was like on a show like that and you were nervous and thinking about vomiting, I think I would probably just buy a flight to like Alaska and just take like 5 things of Xanax and just not do the show.
Dude, half of JFL Montreal was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. Like every single thing was like, oh, I'm doing new faces. Like I'm not
Yeah.
complaining, obviously. It's nice to get these
Yeah.
things, but like, yeah, it's the stakes. When it's like, nothing's actually riding on this. Those are the ones where it's like, oh, actually, literally everything is riding on this. Like,
Well, what I always think about is that you don't want to be the guy that had like a major bomb, then every scene in Canada is like, oh, I heard about this bomb. That's always in my head.
I'll tell you that the new faces, nobody bombed. Nobody bombed their new faces set. Everybody did good, man. It
That's
was
awesome.
Cool. Yeah, nobody. There wasn't that one person where you're like, oh fuck, like it just didn't happen. So,
Well, I hate to be the leader
Shane,
here, but
no.
should we
I
get
wanna
into
know
our
what's going on with you,
problems?
Shane.
Me,
we
my
wanna get into our
problems.
Yeah.
Oh,
you wanna
man.
do
Tell
us-
us what's going on.
Well, apparently all the gays bully me, so that came out. But no.
At least somebody came out around here. Hey, Shane.
Well, there's been a few issues going on here. Well, last night we did a show, open mic there. First thing, this is crazy to me. I have to talk about it because I had a good set and I went off stage. Immediately, my belt snaps, like
Yeah,
right
this was
after
incredible.
I left the set.
Incredible. I was there.
Like, I left and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what if that happened when I'm on stage? And it's just like a crowd of comedians. I would never hear the end of it.
Yeah.
Like it snapped like quickly.
Like in a scene where you've been doing stand up for like 15 years in it, and
I
you're
feel
just
like I have some respect, you know?
But you're
But
like,
then if
do it
it's
open
like
mic and your belt falls off.
it's like being like the pod boss in prison, and then your pants fall down in front of like everyone getting lunch. Like you're no longer
Dude.
the pod boss in that thing.
It's like a Simpson. You basically be the old man in the Simpsons whose pants fall down, and he's like, "Old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be." Remember that?
And I also was trying to secretly like run away. And of course, Dan's like, "Hey, are you driving?" And I didn't hear it. I had to come back when I was holding my pants up.
I didn't
Like,
realize
no,
that you that
I'm not
But like,
driving.
we were saying goodbye. I was standing in the bar. I was like, "Okay, see you later, man." And I looked down, and his fucking belt, not even like at the buckle, like it just snapped on the side, and his belt is
tight was it?
off. And I'm like,
What do you mean? How tight was it?
This was
Well, like,
literally
did you like really draw it in tight, like really cinch it
to my size.
Like that's not a bad thing. Like
it's a winner's belt. It was a winner's belt. Okay.
It was like it looked like somebody had walked up and just cut his belt with scissors. Like that's what it looked like. Like it wasn't on the buckle or anything. His belt just fucking broke.
Like perhaps
I actually have it right
fight.
here.
That's the kind of stuff that makes people kill themselves, dude.
But
like things are already going bad, and then your belt just snaps.
It snapped, and I put my sweater. I was wearing the same sweater. I put it over it, but it just looked like I had like an erection because I couldn't pop it in there.
Why didn't you go into the bathroom and just throw the belt in the garbage and then just not have a belt on?
It broke in the bathroom, but if I took it off, then my pants would fully fall down because I have very slim hips. And I needed some kind of thing, you know? I need a thing on there.
For me, if my belt snaps and my pants will just fall down, I'm just walking up and being like, I gotta go. See you later.
That's what I was trying to do, but you're like, can I get a ride? And I doubled back.
Oh,
Like,
that's when you were asking for a ride, and then you doubled back, and then you were like, "Oh, I thought that was Burke's." You thought I was Burke talking to you, and then I asked if I was allowed to say the N-word once because
it's because you were like, "Yo, Shane, can you get me a ride home?" I'm like, "Okay."
First of all, Burke doesn't talk like that at all.
Okay, so this is a good transition to actually what I have to talk about.
This is not your topic. Your belt snapping just while you're standing there is not.
Well,
I missed you.
Okay, so there's a couple things. First of all, there's another incident at Brown's, which is like was a really annoying problem.
I thought you were banned from Brown's.
No, that's banned from the brew house.
Right. Yeah.
I'm allowed to go in there now if I wear a wig. It's fine. But I don't go there. But I was just writing at Brown's, and of course, a guy beside me he does the classic thing. He's like, oh, "What are you doing? You're writing in what are you doing? Like writing your diary and stuff." I'm like, "I've heard this before. So leave me alone." Anyway, I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'm writing jokes," and then he's like, "Oh, you know my favorite comedian?" And he says a name, and then I'm like, "No, I've never heard of him." He's like, "He's so funny. He's racist, and he's just so good."
He
described the man as racist.
No, that's crazy. Also, I love that you go out of your house with your book to go to a place to write, and then you sit down and write, and you're like, "Here's a joke about my dick."
Okay, that is such a lie. I have much vast material. It's mostly about my girlfriend and, life stuff.
But it always ends in your dick being weird or...
No, I've never said that. I've never said my dick being weird.
Or something gross.
No.
Sometimes.
Finger in my asshole.
What else?
My dog's on the Epstein list. Oh, that's a pedophile thing. Fuck.
You know what joke I love? I love when you talk about when you're in the hot tub and you're like, "I finally took my shirt off in the pool," and you're like, "Yeah, I got caught in one of the jets of the hot tub, and 2 old guys had to cut it off my body."
Okay, well, because that's actually kind of a real story too. When I was wearing my shirt in the pool.
Okay, so then tell the story.
Yeah, but it needs a punchline.
Shane,
there was
I
no
think
one
you
there to
should-
help. I was just like, it's like getting my shoelace caught in the escalator. Like that's what it was.
Yeah, but it's your job to write the punchline without it being gross. That's
I
your
know, but
challenge. That's my challenge to you.
I think
I
Shane has
find
a big
stuff-
following who loves his grossness.
Okay,
Well, I
that's
wouldn't
fair.
say big, but I think it's like there's like 5 dudes that are probably incels. But
Yeah,
Word
there are
on the
other-
street. Hey, word on the street is 1,000 people have downloaded this podcast.
Oh yeah, thanks. Can we do a shout out? It's all because of me. It's because I left. That's why.
no.
You mean people started downloading when you left?
Yeah, they were like, "Fuck! Finally, this loser never shuts the
I mean,
hell up." I got
It's probably because of my piss myself in my car video.
that
And
was
now
incredible.
every single person asks me about it.
Should we do a
My
couple?
hairdresser's like, my hairdresser was like, "Oh, I listened to that episode." I'm like, "Oh, cool." And she's like, "Actually, my boyfriend hired that guy after that episode." I'm like, "Oh,
What?
because they went and watched the video
Hired
afterwards."
the piss cleaner?
Yes.
Who is the comic that the guy said described as racist?
I don't really want to cause an issue by dropping a name. He recently went viral for getting shows canceled because he said something about
Ben
pro-life
Bankus?
stuff.
He likes Ben Bankus?
Is it
Yeah,
Kramer?
I didn't know who that was.
Oh,
But
you can make. Dude, we can talk about Ben.
Well, I
I had 3 different. Go
Is he
ahead.
Canadian?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've done
I've
shows.
heard of him.
I went home and I
One
listened
night-
to it. I was like, "Oh, the guy was kind of correct." But
He's so racist. No, that's
Yeah.
like his whole thing. When he does, I don't even want to talk. Okay, so like when he got his shows canceled in Nanaimo, I had 2 different media outlets reached out to me and Aaron, the owner at Heckler's, separately, and asked us to comment on it. And I was like,
forgot
I don't
about
even
that.
want. I was like, can you not even bring him up? That'd be great if we can just not even platform him on mainstream media, because like
Yeah.
this is his bread. Him getting canceled is like he likes it in a way where, like, you know, it sucks to lose your shows, but it's like this is a guy who, when he's doing his shows, he's not looking for laughs. He's looking for like it's like watching a rally. He's like looking for cheers and claps for like awful shit. It's weird. You meet him and he's like very like mild mannered. Seems like a chill dude. But like the first time I ever saw him, I was just in the audience at Yak Yak's Toronto, and he was talking about how Palestinians are not people and all like just saying the craziest shit. And some lady stands up and she's like, "Hey, these are not even jokes." She's like, "What is this?" And he said a bunch of mean shit, and she's like, "I'm out of here." And some other lady stands up and she's like, "Yeah, I'm with her. Like, I'm leaving." All these people stood up and started leaving. And then, trigger warning, he goes, he goes, "Yeah, you can't take a joke, hey?" He goes, "I hope you get raped on your way to the parking lot." He like yelled.
Jesus.
I hope someone puts a... Oh, God.
It was fucked,
Ew.
dude. And then, like, yeah, that it was crazy. And then,
Who's booking
Well, I hope he
this
doesn't
guy?
clip this.
Yak Yak's books him a lot.
But here's the
Oh.
kicker, though. So this guy tells me that I don't know who he is, and he says, "Oh, he's funny, he's racist, he's good." And then, but I was writing with Burke,
Burke is black. If you're new to the podcast.
and Burke's like, he whispers to me, he's like, "I think I might punch this man in the face." I'm like, "Okay, let's
I feel
go
like it takes a
personal."
lot for Burke to do that too. Like
It was
Burke is
bad.
like,
He was
very
a
laid
horrible
back
person.
sort.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, these are the kind of people who sit at Uptown Browns and drink, brother.
This might not be appropriate, but no, actually, I got a compliment from Browns. The guy said, because they were closing at 11,
one-
I
no
was
one
still
has
writing
ever
jokes.
No one has ever eaten this many wings in one sitting.
I was in the zone. I was writing a bunch of jokes, and the guy's like, "Hey, last call right now. We close at 11." I'm like, "Oh yeah, no problem. I'm gonna finish up." He's like, "Shane, I'll let you stay till 11:45 because that's how much I love you here."
Man,
Shane,
You're the
that's
guy.
So heartwarming.
That was a
If you're
21-year-old
going-
Filipino man, I think. But anyway,
dude,
so
that's cool as hell, dude. You're on a name to name basis at a chain restaurant in Victoria, dude. That's fucking sick.
so
It's a high-end
I mean-
chain restaurant.
High end chain. You made a reservation at Joey's for 2 weeks. in
Yeah.
advance.
yeah, every time I walk in, they put 2 round tables together. It's crazy. But if it's,
I will say that is trash that they put 2 round tables. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I have 2 more things to quickly say. So I was helping clear out
Okay,
my partner's grandfather's house, because they're selling it, having a garage sale,
robbing it.
and I found
That's
this
my
classic Christmas album.
Oh, yeah, this is crazy. He showed me this.
What?
It says "The Sounds of Christmas" from Blacks.
Like
But
black
I'm telling you right
people?
now,
Like
Yeah, dude.
humans.
unless
Yeah.
their last name is Blacks, and I've just really misinterpreted this. But first
Oh, it's just a
song,
picture of a white family on Christmas morning.
then look at the back; it's a Nutcracker. First song is "Jingle Bells" by
So-
Gladys Knight and the Pips. We have Doris
Sick.
Day.
That's dope.
No.
I was okay. Here's the thing. This is actually, plot twist, a rare case where white people are crediting black people for music.
Doris Day is white.
Whoopsies.
I don't think it said Doris Day.
Yeah, it did. But now I'm looking at it.
Okay,
Doris Day
but-
is not a black person.
But this is
Yeah, but white
This is
people.
actually-
What I'm saying is, white people stole like all of the music that we have and love from blacks.
Okay,
No.
this is a bit too generalized here for me.
But you know who's
How-
on
We
how
here?
is this
did.
on this
We stole
album?
rock and roll. We
This
stole
is- I
rock.
didn't
We
read-
stole jazz. We stole hip hop.
I didn't read this
Who else
part.
is
Shane
on
feels-
this?
Willie Nelson's on here.
What is it?
Santa
Willie
Claus
Nelson.
It's
brought
not
me
black
down.
for sure. This isn't.
We stole-
This isn't a
What
black.
does blacks mean?
What is happening?
I don't know. Is there
Well,
If they're not
No.
black musicians,
But white people
What
stole
is
country
it?
music from black people. That's what I'm
okay, I
saying.
know, but I want to know who else is on this album that isn't black, Shane. Because now we're up
So-
to 2 out of 3 you've named. 2 of them are white.
But I have questions.
Wait.
But I have
Have you ever
questions
heard
though.
the famous, the famous black artist Barbara Streisand?
You're only 1 for 4, Shane.
This is crazy, dude.
but
are
why
they
is the
singing
name?
song? But is this? But hear me out though. Like if this is all white people singing songs written by black people, but the album is called Christmas Songs from the Blacks, which has a very racist tone to it, I will say. But is that not kind of progressive if they're crediting black people for
Look at
writing
that
the music?
hair.
Because that's not traditionally what white people have done. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plot twist, it's
Googling
progressive.
this. It's
Right?
not progressive.
But like
Here's
you
an
get
album
what I'm saying.
I found called Certified Black Christmas. It's not that.
That's from Master P.
Uh, it looks.
No, it's all the Lumineers.
It's Chris Brown, Luther Vandross, Run DMC, TLC, Whitney Houston, and more.
Dude, did you say Master P, Shane?
Yeah.
Make him say ho, 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 ho,
I
ho.
love Master P. That's a movie
Sarah
I haven't
loves
seen in a
Master-
long time. I do
Sarah
love
loves
Master P.
Masturbation P.
So much.
Like, so much.
That's it for me. I'll end on that.
That's crazy.
Wow. I
Wow.
don't know where to go with that, Shane.
I think it's
feel like
progressive.
my hatred of area codes doesn't really follow yours well.
Yo, what are you talking about? Do we have new area codes? What do you mean?
I don't know. So at work, a large portion of my day is phoning people. I'm not a telemarketer. It's just a large portion of my day is phoning people, and
Scamming people. She's like, you can pay off your bills with gift cards. You're doing an accent.
yeah, right.
What do you phone them about?
It's Rogers, how's your computer running? Well, because I work at a school and I have to phone parents all day. But there are like many different area codes that I have to phone, and I don't know where they're all from. And I
It's
don't know
because
whether to put
people
a 1
move.
in front of it. But some of them, like 236, that's a BC area code now, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
No.
You never have to put
No.
ones in front of anything unless it's a
Yeah, you
a
do.
country.
No,
Are you sure?
wrong. When I phone my son from work, I have to put a 1 in front of it, and he definitely lives
Why?
in Victoria. I don't know.
It's just your phone then.
It won't go through without a 1.
He
That's
definitely
Like from
lives
like
in
it's like a
Victoria.
landline.
to
He
buy it.
definitely lives. Okay, 236 area code is Vancouver. Yeah.
Oh, there's a new area code. I didn't even know that.
I think there's a couple. Anyway, I don't fucking like
I
it.
thought as an old person, because I'm losing track of famous people. I don't know who anyone is anymore. It's gone.
me
It's
either.
it's out of my hands now. I don't know who
I'm
fucking
up
anyone
on
is.
it.
But you would think that I, on the other hand, would know that there's a new area code because that seems like something that old people would know about. You know what I mean? So what am I doing?
I don't know who people are. There's
Well, that's why
there's
you would
3
usually
area
get a new
codes in BC now.
you would get a new phone book.
I know
and that's
one.
how you found out.
Yeah.
Is
right?
604 gone? Oh no, Vancouver's area codes are 236, 257, 604, 672, and 778. There are 5 fucking area codes for Vancouver.
Whoa! How long have those other ones
I know.
been around? You threw out some real randos there. I don't know about
I know.
256 or
This
something.
236, 257, 604, 672, 778, 236. All BC
I
area codes.
only-
I'm fucked.
I only
Fucked.
knew about 604 and 778 for Vancouver, and
Nope.
then
No,
251 for the rest of the province.
Why
No,
is it
everybody's
so
everywhere now.
annoying though? Why is that so annoying though? Because
all
all the
some of them you
numbers
have to
on
put
a
a 1 in front of, and some of them you don't.
all the
Okay.
numbers
So
on
that
a
is annoying for you.
all the numbers on a telephone are all together in the same spot. It's like this big.
But, except, yes, that's true. But some of them, if you put a 1 in front of it, it doesn't work. It's,
Right.
fuck you
That
guys.
would be annoying. You're in a
Like, you
situation
call-
where you have to call people and maybe put a 1 in front, so that would be
So
annoying.
sometimes if you put a 1 in front, it won't work. And sometimes
Well,
if you don't put a 1 in front, it won't work. So it's like crapshoot every time you phone. Do you put a 1? Do you not put a 1? You just hope it's
Oh my
the
god,
right kind.
what a hilariously specific annoying thing for your job.
But it is. It's like the
Yeah, that sucks.
worst.
That sucks.
Find
At least
it more-
at my job I have to pay $200 a week for internet, US.
Jesus.
So there's that.
Don't they have Wi-Fi? That's how much you have to pay
Yes.
for Wi-Fi on the cruise ships?
Per device.
Whoa.
And
Per
you can't
device.
share?
No, if I get a phone and a laptop, it's like fucking $400 US.
Yeah, but
But
don't
you're getting
drink, so
paid
that you're saving
pretty
on
well.
that.
Yeah, but still, that's like $700 a week, man.
They
Yeah.
That's a
should
lot
put
of money.
that into your. You should write that into your contract next time you don't want to pay for Wi-Fi.
You can't. They're not. It's not something that you can do. You cannot.
You
do
just
that.
you already
It's just
signed
what's
off
up.
on it.
But somebody gave me the idea today of tethering my laptop to my phone data, and maybe I could do that.
Oh, like a
What if you get,
hotspot.
like-
They must have thought of that. They must have thought of that. This is on a cruise ship too, in case anyone is wondering what I'm talking about. Okay, I want to talk real quick about this before we get out of here. My thing is if we're texting. Anybody texting, dude? You gotta put emojis or like something in there. Otherwise, peeps, there are a lot. I'm not alone in this. We will just read it like you fucking hate us. There are a lot of people
I
are
think
like
you
this.
are alone.
I'm not alone at all. No, I'm definitely not. I'm for sure not. People text just words like one worders with no emojis or like punctuation, like exclamation points. Exclamation points are free, people. Throw them in there. They cost nothing to use. It's one extra thing. Just there are very sensitive people when it comes to texting. I read it like you fucking
agree.
hate me. That's how I read. Shane, are you like this?
Yeah, so my thing with that is I always add an exclamation point and an LOL at the end because not that I'm doing that,
Great. Yeah.
but it's like, hey,
softens it.
make sure you don't call the police! Exclamation point, LOL.
Sarah, you text like a boomer.
Why? Why
Sarah,
do I text like
you
a
text-
boomer? I'm fucking busy.
You'd give one word answers with no, like, there's nothing in there. It's dead. It's like you're dead
Because
inside.
usually I'm
You
voice
say the
texting.
K?
Like, sure. That's all I'll say.
Was
Sure. And
that
I just,
it? Is it because you're voice
Yeah.
texting?
I'm voice text
Oh,
almost
see, if you
all
had
the
an-
time.
If you had an iPhone, it would say sent with Siri, and I'd know that.
Well, I
don't
don't.
know
I have
that.
an Android, and I voice text most of the time.
Okay, well, that explains fucking everything. But, like, Yeah, man. I guarantee you're pissing a lot of people off. It's not just me.
Well,
Sure.
that's not a me
100%.
problem. I am doing my
I'm
best.
just letting you know. You do with that information whatever you want. I'm just letting you know that you're ruining people's day out here.
You can
So,
add an
and
emoji
so
with voice text.
you can.
No, it always gets fucked up, and then I'm like, fuck, and then it sends all these like symbols because it won't let me swear.
It doesn't
Really
matter what emoji you send. If there's any emoji in the text, I know that we're good.
Yeah, but sometimes I'll be like, send happy face emoji, and it'll fucking type out, send happy face emoji, and
Well,
then
that's
it's
tight.
gone.
I love that. That's even better.
No,
That's
I don't want that. I don't have time for this shit. I just
Man,
sure,
I started
done.
using the Israeli flag as an emoji to threaten people. Like I would be like fucking I'd be like I was telling Faris to hurry up and do something, and I sent the Israeli flag, and then I didn't send the emoji. I didn't send the words hurry up with it, so I just sent him the flag, and he's
That's
like,
offensive.
yeah, he was like, yo, dude. He's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, I meant to hit hurry up, but I didn't hit send. He's like, oh, that has a completely different connotation. It's like, you can't just send. But the problem is that now it's on my most used emojis, which does not feel good. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to work it out.
Banks is
you know?
over here.
Yeah. Dan Bankus. Anyways, Israel's a terror state. So the thing I want to talk about before we get out of here, though, is how do you guys feel about this permanent daylight savings time happening?
Hate it.
I think I hate it too.
I
People love
know.
it. I got
so
in trouble.
angry.
So what's the issue?
But I have questions. What is the issue? Because, okay, I understand, like, oh, you don't want to make it so... I get so... Daylight savings has always confused me, for starters. So what I'm told now is that in the winter, it's going to be dark till 9 a.m.? Fuck that. What are we
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Well,
Why would you
and
do
kids
that?
standing at bus stops and walking to school and shit, it's going to be pitch black for them.
Yeah, activate morning crime mode. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
It's going to be like purge till fucking the mall's open.
Yeah, so like, why are we doing that? So somebody said, why didn't, like, yes, make the switch, but switch it to standard time? Is that the move? Like,
No, just fucking leave it.
or just leave it. I like that it switches. It gives me something to look forward to in the summer.
Me too.
Longer nights. And it's cool, and I like that, and it gives you something to look forward to, and then I don't know, it's like we're mixing things up. It's kind of like how, that's my favorite time, right? But if it's like that all the time, it won't be my favorite anymore, right? Like Oreo Blizzard is my favorite Blizzard, but if I order it every single time I get a Blizzard, then it won't be special anymore. And so are we just making this, are we making summer not special anymore? Is that what we're doing here?
What? Summer's going to be the same, but winter, like, it'll still get dark early because of the positioning of the Earth. But like, I like it when it starts to get dark at like 4:15, and then I can guilt-free put my pajamas on and feel not bad about going to bed at 5:45 in the evening because it's fucking dark.
Bro,
now you have to wait till like 7 p.m. Suck it.
I personally don't like it.
I'm catching
I don't
shit
like
for this.
Okay,
Sorry,
why?
I think I'm on a
That's
delay.
okay to
Why don't
not
you like
like
it?
that. Don't come at him like that.
I don't like it because my dog's
fine.
scared of the dark, and so am I. I don't like walking in the park at night at 4 p.m. Like, I don't want to deal with that.
But now you won't be able to. You and Hazel won't be able to walk in the morning now because it'll be too dark in the winter.
I know, I have to wait.
Yeah. No, but it's going to be dark till 9 a.m.
Yuck.
But does that
don't
mean
like
you're
it.
happy?
Scared going to
That means
work.
you can't walk. Does that mean you like that because then you don't have to walk your dog early anymore?
No, it's not a fat thing, Dan. It's it's a fear thing.
What? I didn't say that.
Okay, how do
I
you
never
know
said
Hazel's
anything
afraid
about
of the
that.
dark?
I never said
Because-
anything about that, about you being fat.
Because we get to the end of the driveway.
I mean,
and she won't walk.
buddy, your belt said it for me. Your belt snapped off your body, not at the buckle. You didn't say anything. Bro, hey, is this guy fat? Snap!
Sounds
Shane,
like
you're
my
not
belt
even
was
fat.
afraid of the
Don't
dark.
say that to Shane.
Your belt's afraid of the girth.
Oh my god. Well, whatever. I'm sure it's
Okay.
fine. I like it being more sunny in the evening, and I do like waking up and there's sun. You can get some sun in your face. You know, it's nice.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't think I like it, but I'm gonna save my judgment until it's happening and then reassess.
Yeah.
But I don't. I'm apprehensive. I'm apprehensive about it. I'll say that.
You'll never know again because it won't happen. We changed times on Saturday. It's the last time we're doing it.
Yeah, but then you know what I mean. Like, am I gonna get to winter and then be like, "Oh, I fucking hate this. Change it back."
Yeah,
I don't.
you
That's
will.
that's what I mean. I don't know.
No
Maybe
one
I'll
will
like it.
listen.
Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll like it. Well, we all know
like
when the
change.
government changes something, it's really easy to get them to change it back.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
All right.
I got shit to do.
This
has
fucking
been fun.
was so fun. This is
fun.
a great podcast. I miss you guys.
Dan,
You
you're
should
Just
welcome
pop
back
in once every
anytime.
6 weeks and keep it fresh.
Well, yeah, of course. I fucking started the podcast. Actually, Patrick McClellan started this podcast.
Sure.
He's not dead at all. He just lives in Texas. But I would really love to come back on, but I don't really have a reliable internet until May. So see you in May, I guess. I could maybe do it from Chicago. I could do it from Chicago in April. Sarah, I'm going home. I'm going to Chicago, eh? Right
Yeah,
on.
you are. JFK Elementary. Better take some fucking pictures.
If anybody wants to come see me live, I will be at the Chicago Laugh Factory April 1st to 4th, and I'll be in Los Angeles at various places for the whole week, third week of April. And in May, I'm coming to the Okanagan and Saskatchewan. And then in June, I'll be out in Calgary and in Victoria and a few different places.
You
In
should
North
like to
Carolina and Dallas, Texas.
If I can
make sure you
plug
don't
a
get
couple
too
dates.
tanned.
I'm gonna plug a couple dates next
Yeah.
week. Make sure you phone ahead. I'm doing 2 evenings at Joey's in Vancouver, but you really have to phone for a reservation.
They only have 2 rounds left.
They only have 2 large circular tables that they can
Great.
put together. Anyway, I'm Shane.
If you're listening to this in
Sorry.
if you're listening to this in Victoria, you should go see Graham Clark at Heckler's this Saturday. When does this come out?
Next
Tomorrow?
Tuesday.
I don't know.
Or tomorrow, I don't know.
Next Tuesday. Okay, well then
No,
you
it
need
should come out this week. It should have come out today.
the next
last
3
week.
people at Heckler's are bangers, man. You got Graham Clark on the 7th, Kevin Banner on the 14th, and Rob Bebenek on the 21st. You should go see all those people.
That's amazing.
All great shows. Good lineup. What a great booker they have. Oh my god. I just booked the same guy 3 times in a row. All right, I'm Dan.
Look, I'm Sarah.
I'm Shane. Delayed.
Shane. Here it is. Belt snapping now. Shout out Ghostbuster for our theme music. And shout out Mace Coloni for our art. Love all you guys. It's good to be here.
Love you guys.
Good to be sober. See ya.
Bye.